Thomas. Trying for three. Backbreaker. You knew what happened.
That was me yesterday, guys. That was me yesterday watching that absolute shit show. Which just absolutely devastating. But is it the first time that's happened to me? No, guys, it is not. It's happened to me plenty of times. I've been doing this so long. I've been on the winning end of miracle comebacks, wins like that. I've been on the losing end plenty of time. The difference now with me in the past is I remember in the past, guys, I could not handle it. The emotions were just running wild. I've been getting into revenge gambling mode. And if there were no more games left, like yesterday, all the games were scheduled at the same time. I just opened up my poker app. Anything to try to get me back in that high, to feel like I brushed off that loser and try to make myself feel better. Fortunately, guys, that's in the past. I don't do that anymore. But it's tough, man. It's tough. The emotions, I think, is the most difficult part about this whole sports betting thing. Controlling your emotions, not easy. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to dwell on that much longer. That was yesterday. That's in the past. Today, in-season tournament, 8 games. I got 3 picks for you guys. Let's take a look at those picks. See if we can bounce back from that loss yesterday. See if we get some winners on today, guys. Let's check them out. Go. All right, first up, New York in Philly taking on the Sixers. The Knicks are 3-point road favorites. 212.5 is the total. New York Knicks has 2 wins in their last 5. They're downtrending a bit. They're coming off an 11-point loss on the road to the Pacers. They pretty much controlled that game throughout, guys, but at the end, they just completely fell apart. Indiana was hitting a bunch of threes. They ran them out the building at the end. The Knicks are definitely downtrending. We've talked about the Knicks, guys, plenty of times. They're going to need some time to build that chemistry. They're not as deep as they were last year. Tom Thibodeau, though, relies a lot on his starters. They log in a ton of minutes. They are one of the best starting 5 in the NBA, but they just don't have much on the bench. That's the New York Knicks, guys. Now let's talk about the Sixers. The Sixers, guys, definitely underachieving so far. They're just 2-7 on the year. They did snap a losing streak with a 2-point win against the Charlotte Hornets. Didn't play that great in that game either. But tonight, they're going to get their MVP back. Joel Embiid is expected to play. He's going to make his season debut. So the Sixers almost at full strength. Tyrese Maxey's still not playing, but this is going to be the first time Paul George and Joel Embiid are going to be on the court at the same time together. This should be interesting, guys, to see what's going to happen. I still have confidence in Philly, guys. When they get Tyrese Maxey back, I think they're going to be a powerhouse. They're going to go on a run. Tonight, guys, I don't really like these spots when a star player comes in. All the hype, people start piling on. I'm not a fan, guys. And the Knicks, they've won the last 2 games in Philly. I kind of like the Knicks in this spot. Man, I don't know, this number, it has been moving in the Knicks' direction. They actually opened up as, I think, 1 or 1.5 point dogs. It's run up all the way to 3. I want to bet the Knicks, guys. I just don't know about this number. I think the game could go down to the wire. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to pay that little extra juice, and I'm going to take the Knicks just for a straight-up money line win. I don't want to get hooked at the end, especially what happened yesterday, guys. I had the plus 1.5, dropped it by 2. So I'll pay that little extra juice for some insurance, and I'm going to take the Knicks here, guys, just to win the game straight up. All right, now my next pick is going to come in this game between the Raptors and the Bucks. The Bucks are 8.5-point home favorites. 226.5 is the total. This play, guys, my play on this game is not going to be very popular amongst most of you, but I'm going to take the Bucks here. I'm going to take the Bucks here with the minus 8.5. They have been showing signs, guys. They have been showing signs of picking it up. Their last game against the Celtics, they played very well for the majority of the game. They just, at the very end, Boston was just making a bunch of shots, and they ended up squeezing out the win. But Milwaukee looked pretty good. A negative here, guys. A negative is Damian Lillard. He's in concussion protocol. He's not going to play, which means other players are going to have to step up. But I feel pretty confident, guys, in this play. The Raptors, I know they've been playing pretty good basketball on the road, but this is a bad spot for them. This is the last game of a road trip. Usually not a good spot, especially if a team's been away from home for so long. They're looking to pack it in and head back home. Milwaukee, guys, in desperate need of a win. I think they can do this in convincing fashion. The line is a little high. I think Toronto is going to get a lot of love in this game from the sports bettors. But I'm going to take the Bucks here, guys. I think they could have a breakout game. I'm going to take them here with a minus 8.5, my second pick of the night. All All right, last pick of the night. Phoenix and Utah taking on the Jazz. The Suns are 4-point road favorites. 226.5 is the total. The Phoenix Suns, guys, finally got that long winning streak snapped at home. A 9-point loss to the Sacramento Kings. The first game without Kevin Durant. Durant's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Phoenix, they played well overall. They had their chances, but they dropped it in OT. Durant, like I said, not going to play in this game either. There's also a chance Yusuf Nurkic might be held out as well. He's listed as questionable. The Utah Jazz, they are, I think they're in last place. Yeah, last place in the West, just 2-7 on the year. But they've been playing a little bit better lately, guys. They've been showing some signs. They've won 2 out of their last 3 games. They're coming off a 1-point win on the road against the Spurs. That was a pretty good win. And a couple of games before that, they beat Chicago on the road, 135-126. So that's 2 wins in their last 3 games. They've been showing some signs, guys. They've been showing some signs. The Utah Jazz, and if you remember correctly, last year they were pretty good. They had some pretty good stretches when playing at home. I think Utah, now that they are relatively healthy, I like him here in this spot, guys. I'm going to take him here with the +4. I think Phoenix is a little overvalued. All their games have been pretty close. Against the spread, they haven't been that great, guys. Phoenix, I think they've only covered, I think, two spreads this year. Let me see. No, 3-7. 3-7 against the number. Not that great. So I think this is a pretty good spot for Utah. I'm going to take him here plus the points, guys. Utah +4, my third and final play of the night. All right, New York on the money line. Paying that little extra juice, guys. Taking New York on the money line. Milwaukee -8.5. Utah +4. My 3 picks for tonight. Remember, this is the in-season tournament, so get your eyes ready for those funky paint jobs on the courts. The NBA guys doing whatever they can to market the sport. Good for them. Good for them. Plus, I think the basketball today should be pretty good. Players, teams should be a little more motivated. This is the second year that they're doing it, so they know what to expect. So the basketball should be pretty decent tonight. Anyways, guys, these are my 3 picks. I can't say I have a favorite one out of these 3. Regular size bet on all of them. To be honest, guys, I'll be happy even with a 2-1 night. I just want to get on the winning side once again. Been on a little bit of a bad streak. But these picks look pretty decent. I think they have a good shot at coming through. Anyways, guys, these are my picks. And that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything more to add. Remember, guys, look down on the ticker. Always bet responsibly. Don't go too crazy. Only bet on the games that you like, guys, that you feel comfortable betting on. Hopefully, guys, I scared some of you away. You didn't take that bet on the Pelicans yesterday. Still trying to recover from that a bit. It was a tough loss. But like I said, guys, that is the NBA for you. You need some cojones to be involved in this sport. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for me. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Wish you all good luck on your plays, and I'll check you again tomorrow. Have a good one. Later.